More controversy, Wendy, for the Port Authority. You might remember this. Our investigation uncovered this video of bus drivers running red lights, even speeding through yellow lights, even after the crash involving two drivers. And tonight, there is more.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's Action News 4 investigator Bofta Umam with what else we uncovered about the drivers and their actions behind the wheel, Bofta?
Wendy, Andrew, the Port Authority is proud of their low rate of reportable and serious incidents, but driver misconduct, like chargeable accidents, is not always included in those numbers. After we requested data, we discovered more than 2,300 driver misconduct incidents ranging from attendance violations to chargeable accidents in the past few years. Now, our inquiries have prompted officials to take a closer look into discipline within the agency. Action News Investigates has learned Port Authority drivers racked up 615 chargeable accidents since 2011. And the disciplinary action? Here's a look at the top 4. About half received a verbal warning, 151 counseling, 68 written warnings, and 41 review, no action. What's more, out of those 615 chargeable accidents, 23 received retraining. 1 was fired.
We have one of the most aggressive operator training programs in the country.
That's the Port Authority spokesman from our recent investigation. But now the agency has declined our request for an on-camera interview about driver misconduct. Here's how the agency defines a chargeable accident. The operator is determined to have been either responsible for causing, at least in part, the accident, or failed to use available defensive driving techniques. They say discipline is issued on a case-by-case basis. When we asked about any written policies, they said Port Authority follows a performance code when issuing discipline. Each incident is evaluated individually. County Councilwoman Amanda Green Hawkins serves on the Port Authority board.
When you do things on a case-by-case basis, you take everything into consideration.
Hawkins says she's not aware of written policies, but notes discipline for union members is governed by the terms of their contract. After our inquiries, Hawkins asked the Port Authority for the same driver misconduct data we received.
I'm interested in it simply because you brought it to my attention.
I think that's something that would certainly be interested in looking at.
We took our findings to the county controller, who says she plans to audit the agency within the next several months with a close look at verbal warnings.
We need to do a better job training, but also following through, because if your discipline policies don't have any teeth, then they have no meaning.
The driving was reckless in nature.
Port Authority is still investigating this crash, where they accused 2 drivers of goofing off before one bus veered down this hill. To make matters worse, Port Authority says one of the drivers, Thomas Franz, never reported the crash. Here's Franz's attorney.
And then he walks back up to the scene. Meantime, that bus went down the hill, and down there's houses down there and cars driving. Well, by that time, cars had stopped and they're aiding the Julie, and then he goes, I believe, goes back to his bus.
We've learned this isn't the first time Franz has been accused of failing to report an accident. After a driver claimed his bus struck her car in 2011, he was accused of pulling away without reporting it or exchanging information. Records show he later told Port Authority he was unaware of striking the vehicle. Ultimately, the charges were withdrawn after Port Authority says the witness did not appear for the hearing.
Was he reprimanded in any other way?
I don't know that specifically, but even if he was, we traditionally just don't disclose the nature of discipline for operators.
I think a lot of this is an issue with transparency. So this is an area that I, as controller, haven't looked at yet.
Port Authority says chargeable accidents include incidents like motor vehicle accidents or even mirror damage from driving too close to a parked vehicle. A chargeable accident does not mean the operator faces police charges. Now, the names of the drivers who had misconduct incidents were not released in our open records request, so we don't know the number of repeat offenders. Calls to the ATU Local 85 President Steve Polonis were not returned. Bofta Umam, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.